So I'm going to do you a big favor. Today, I store in a random liquor store up in North Jersey where I work this bottle, Old Fitzgerald, bottled and bond 7-year, selling for $199. Now, I just posted that in my last post. I overpaid for this. No doubt I overpaid for this, but I did not overpay anywhere near that. This is a $60 MSRP bottle. And I overpaid a little bit because I wanted to get this. I've never seen Old Fitz anywhere. So I did. And as I've said in several videos, I think it's okay. I don't think it's anything great. And, not even nearly great. And this is going to get people to, overpay, as I did, for the hype. And in my case, again, I didn't see it anywhere, anything from Old Fitzgerald, so I was curious. I'm not going to do this as a blind because I already did a blind with this against the Wilderness Trail. It just has a very distinctive profile with a Heaven Hill kind of funk to it. And I don't mean to put a knock on Heaven Hill, but there is a certain profile of tech. It's very prevalent in this 100 proof. Sometimes at a higher proof, it's not. Larceny barrel proof, I don't detect that, whereas a small batch I do. So I'm just going to taste these side by side against this bottle of Penelope Wheated. I've done a few videos on this. This is my second bottle of this. I got this for $32. At most, it's $39 in New Jersey. And look, it's not the best bottle in the world. And look, I love my Maker's Mark Wheated bourbons. To me, it's just another category, and I just love those. But it's very distinctive when I did this against the Wilderness Trail. So I'm just going to put these side by side. You got a $32 bottle. $39 bottle, and this anywhere between what it should be is $60 to $190, $200. So I think this is a lighter color in general, but let's put these side by side. This is a 100 proof bottle and bond. This is 95 proof. Oh, and one more thing. The Old Fitzgerald, 68 corn, 20 wheat, 12 malted barley. And the Penelope is 74 corn, 16 wheat, 7 rye, 3 malted barley. It's got a rye components of 4 grain. All right, fairly even. There's a little bit coming out of this one. Cheers. Right, that's very distinctive taste. Cheers. This Penelope is just, I hate to use the term smooth, but it's just so much more smooth, well-rounded. I just think this bottle beats the pants off this one. I don't know how else to say it, but the point is, it's not even about this. It's just about hype. Don't always buy into it. I know for myself, I overpaid, no doubt. And I'm kind of doing that to help other people. I try not to buy into the hype. And in most cases, I don't. There was there was a Weller 107 antique that I did a separate video on. What would you do? It was selling for like $120, and I didn't want to give into that hype, and I didn't. I did only because I just never saw this before, never had it. But if you see this on a shelf and it's $60 and you're curious, and that's really the MSRP, go for it. You might think that, again, everybody's palate's different. My opinion is no better or worse or more valid or less valid than anybody else's. I just don't think this is great, and I'm definitely not going to rebuy this if I see it. But $60, don't overpay for this. And this bottle, again, is some of my Maker's Mark bottles better? I think so. But there's just something that is just a nice, easy, tasty pour about this. I got this at $32. The highest I've seen this is $39. It's 4 grain. I love Penelope products. This is a good one. So just an example of, don't always give it to the hype. Sometimes something less expensive may be as good, if not better. In this case, this is better, in my opinion. Cheers.